Or are you still on holidays?
Josie, I've just gone live, okay? Is
Oh,
that
you
all
have
right?
gone live. Okay, we are 1 minute to 7, but we are live. Miss Grania's gone as
Or are
live.
you still on
We're on YouTube. Am I still having problem with my audio? Okay.
No, it's all good.
All right. So let's get started. Welcome everybody. If you are ready, drop one in the chat because we are ready to have this Motivation Monday conversation. And in fact, we are starting all the way in Bali, Indonesia with the one and only Phil. So as you know, Motivation Monday is when we share our Life Vantage story. So today we've got Phil. He's gonna share with us his health and business journey with Life Vantage. So let's go, Phil Hoare. I'm gonna pin you.
I love it. I can jump right into it. Now, my story, like everyone's got a story and they're always unique, right? And I was a financial planner back in the day, and again, helping lots of people get their wealth on track. But most of the guys and ladies had health challenges and they couldn't get insurance. So I would say, well, do these things on the side because I'd learned a lot of stuff with the health side because I'd actually lost my brother to cancer years ago. So I thought, hold on, let me help these people. So lo and behold, I said, and come back to me in about 4 to 6 months. I would check in with them every now and then. And I said, let's redo your medicals. And lo and behold, they got the cover, which is kind of cool. So I love financial planning. But again, most people I worked with, if I was lucky, about maybe 3, 4, 5% of the most would actually have sufficient funds to retire. So I was always looking for other options out there. So that was my whole journey. I come along, and over time and distance, I developed my own health challenge. I've got a rare skin condition, 2 of them, and I was told to never get rid of them. So before Life Vantage, I managed to find unique tools where I actually got rid of my skin condition. And then I got another one later on. So that's when I was looking and looking, looking. And then I came across this thing called activation. Skeptic I am, totally skeptic. What is this thing? So I dived down the science, looked at it, and I thought, man, this makes perfect sense. I hadn't even had the product in my hand yet. I got on a call and I was just messaging my clients and say, hey, because I was working with people with, autoimmune stuff like that, because that's what I do. And I said, this thing can help complement to get your health back on track. So I said, okay, let's jump on a call. We booked appointments, and literally in 11 months, I went MC1. I was just talk. I was super fast when I used to speak. Everybody half didn't understand me, but I was so excited with passion. And I knew this would work. My health, other skin condition, I got again another rare one, couldn't get rid of it. I started seeing actually start reversing. And I knew this has to be something I keep sharing. And that was my journey when I came to using the products. And the science is cool, but I'm seeing more and more now people are chasing a solution that is easy, simple to do, and easy to take. And that's where the products just make perfect sense. And now with my financial planning brain, the way the economy has changed now, I'm focusing a lot of it on a wealth perspective because I can go into numbers, but the bottom line is people are looking for some ways to get their health back on track and their wealth. So that's why I combine it together. And that's really my story. Nice and short, super simple. And I'm known as Talky Talk. I will not stop talking about this. I will take it every day. If you eat and if you have coffee, trust me, you need to be on internet to activate this. And that's how I've just basically weave it into what I'm doing, keeping it professional because we've got a gift here. And that's why I say we have to share this. It's like an obligation. And the story is just get activated, super simple, and get your health back on track. But most importantly, people are looking for financial options. So that's why the health side of it, the wealth side of it is a big thing for me as well. So that's really my story, super simple. Hope you guys got something out of it. But back to you, Josie, unless you want to ask me some questions.
Yeah. How long have you been with Life Vantage, Phil? And did you join right away as a business partner, or did you just want to take the products first?
I just jumped in straight away. It was 11 months before Croatia. I can't remember when that was. Maybe 5 years ago or so. So that's what I did, share the product. And the pack that I used I used to say the skateboard, the bicycle, or the Porsche, like good, better, best. And that was NRF2 or Dual or what is the other one? Essentials pack. And that's how I did it, just on product only. But again, people love using products, but then I need little people that got also the franchise brain and they want to now share it as a business. And that's why I'm finding I think, stick a bit better as well. So definitely the business, I came in all in with that.
So in your first year, you earned your trip for two to Croatia. How'd you do that?
Yeah. just share. I just got on the phone and I said, you got to listen to me. Here's an appointment, book in a time with me. They booked into my diary. And then from then I just got on the call and I just presented nearly, I must have been doing maybe 2 to 3 presentations a day. Didn't stop. And I qualified for Croatia. And I was like, oh, what's this? I had no idea. I just followed it and just spoke to people. Yeah.
Was that online, face to face?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm in the jungle. That's how it was.
Oh, so
Everything
you
was
were
online. I
you
had
were
to,
already in Bali at that time.
yeah, definitely. So it was in the middle of COVID as well. So that was another thing. So I had to find ways to really speak to people, but finding unique ways to really get them to book in calls with me. And once I got it right, it was actually, honestly, I don't like to say this, but it was easy. Once I got it right, it was a really easy formula I had, and I just stuck to it all the time. So yeah, it was all online.
So can you share with us, 5 years ago you joined, and so you were doing 2 to 3 presentations a day. What has changed? What has evolved between 5 years ago and now? And, in terms of building the business, because you built systems in
On it,
place as well.
yeah, systems is the solution. I always say that. And nothing really has changed. I think people still want to message. I just think we've got to speak to more people. That's what it comes down to. And people got lots of choice now as well. We've got to find a way. They've got a problem, we've got a solution, how to hone in to say this is an option that can help you get your health back on track. And the keywords I've always used, and I love this, is that it complements your health to get back on track. Because if we come along and say, this is the only thing you need to take and off you go, you're going to be healed, or whatever it might be, I just think that languaging is a bit dangerous. So I've always said complementary. And when I've done that, it's like, oh, yeah, I'll take a look. It's nice and slow. It's nice and easy. It's a conversation. It's just more conversations, really.
Oh, I love that. It complements your health to get you back on track. Well done. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much, Phil, for
Yeah.
that. Is there anything else you want to share? It's all good.
I think the word, it's conversations. I'll say it again and again. And the word compliments, what if I could share something with you that can complement to get your wealth back on track so you can retire a lot easier, better, faster? What is that? Oh, let me show you. And that's how I use it. So use the same languaging with the same, if it's product-based or business-based, it's the same thing. And people, I mean, Dana was on a call the other day with a lady and she had booked a call with her, spoke about the opportunity. They'd looked at some information. They got back on a call again. And the lady is just in the moment, she's shifting different countries. So she's actually going to Life Energy in Norway, which is kind of cool. And she says, thank you so much for sharing this business opportunity with me. I am going to get started, but just not yet. So when I heard that, it's like, interesting. People are looking, and I think we need to get over ourselves and pretty much get in front of people. So yeah, I don't think you lost me there briefly. I think you might have. Yeah.
Well, you're a master of scripts, Phil. You really are, and we've learned a lot from you with the colors. So we're looking forward to that training on how to talk to different colors. So awesome.
Cool.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So we have so many people on the call today. Welcome to everyone who is new on the call. Can you please we type in the chat if you are new here, those who are brand new. And for everyone else, let's welcome everyone that is brand new on this call. So it's so good. So we're going to use the rest of the evening to learn about retention, engaging with existing consultants, people that have joined our team. So for those of you who don't know my story, I've been in this industry for 17 years, almost 7 years now with LifeVantage. And so I built really, really fast. We opened the Philippines, built strong, and then we closed the Philippines. And now I'm rebuilding. And in those almost 7 years, I haven't really done what I've done in the last 4 weeks, honestly, because I was building leaders, like really driving depth, driving the growth. And now I'm at the stage, it's like, okay, now let me really get back to the basics. So I still have so many people, so many customers that are ordering the products. So what I did was I went back to my back office. We all have our back office, and I think this is a good exercise to do. So go to your genealogy. So I went to my genealogy and I went through I've got over 7,000 people. A lot of them are not actively buying the products. But here are 7,000 people that have ordered products in the past or have joined as consultants in the past. So what I'm doing right now is going through the people that are ordering products that have ordered products. And so I'm going through them. It's painstaking exercise, but it's so worthwhile. And so one of the things that I've done was to look at who are the people that I have personally sponsored. And I've looked at, and there are people that I have personally sponsored that I haven't even talked to. It's like, it's incredible. I mean to say, I've talked to them in the past, they have been inactive, but because they're no longer active, it's like I stopped talking to them. And why would I stop? I shouldn't have. So I started to cultivate that relationship. And what happened has been incredible. And so for those of you who are running for Bali, drop Bali in the chat if you are running for Bali, because we really want to help you to get there. I know it's Club Med in Bali. So for those of you who are running in Bali, one of the challenge, okay, so we have Joanne's already qualified, Krishla is qualified, Rhonda is almost qualified. Anyone else that's wanting to run for Bali? Okay, so we have Julie. So what I hear from people is one of their challenge, Eleni, one of their challenge is the retain track. And what is the retain track? This is your baseline subscription of personally sponsored consultants and customers. Okay, so they've calculated that. They've given us a baseline number. And if you increase it by 500 points on top of, okay? So if your baseline was 300, you increase it by 500. So in this month, you get 800, then you earn one track. And so I shared last time that what I did was I've asked people if they could order a month in advance, if they wanted to. You know, I had a couple of people who did, but it really has allowed me to create a lot of conversation. And so what happened to me this week, which really is like, I was taken aback to see what was the response. So there is this lady in the US. So I just said hello, like, hey, how are you doing? You know, it's been a while and I apologize that I haven't been in contact. And she goes, well, oh my gosh, you know, like I am so sorry that I haven't been in touch as well. And I said, how are you doing? You know, I see that you're no longer on the products. And she goes, well, in fact, I'm telling you, like I wanted to go back on the products because my brother, so she's Filipina living in the US. She said, my brother and my family need more. And because LB is no longer available there. And then next thing, last night, is like I saw this order because she's a customer. She converted to customer, 804 points. What? Like incredible. Like she ordered 804 points. What if I didn't say hello to her? You know what I mean? What if I didn't say hello to her? And then I'll get Julie in a minute to share her story about that retain tract. And the other couple of stories is, so as I went along and I've got a notebook and I've written down, you know, like their ID number, what their orders were, you know, like, and even their phone numbers, etc. So I've taken down notes on those people. And a couple of people in the US, one in the US and one in Canada. So I had a chat with them and I said, hey guys, you know, like you both have been on the products for a long time. And I said, can we jump on a Zoom? Because, you know, I really want to update you. I really want to have a chat. So we jump on a Zoom and I asked them question. It's like, I didn't say to them, why don't we build? All I said was, so you've been on these products for a long time. Have you ever thought of sharing this again with others? Because they were consultants, they've enrolled people in the past. And, you know, so the one in Canada said, oh my gosh, you know, that's what I wanted to do. My daughter is now into all these social blah, blah, blah. And I want to do it. But I've had some health challenges. And then the one in the US said, you know, like, I really want to do this as well, you know, because in the US, I don't think they're after retirement, 401k is not as generous as we have here. So anyway, to cut the long story short, this is a lady. She looks amazing. She's just turned 70. She's working 2 jobs in the US, 2 jobs. She works with this construction company 9 to 5, and then she goes to Banana Republic and, you know, she's there in their cashier. It's just crazy, a 70-year-old working 2 jobs. So she said, I really want it. And so I said to her, like, you've done it before. And she said, yeah, I know. I earned $6,000, when I first started. That was almost 6 years ago. And I really want it because I've done it before. And I said, okay, can I share with you what you need to do? So I said, okay, so we have these tools. Now, you don't need to do presentation. We're not doing presentation. We're sharing the tools. So I sent them what Phil did, and I hope you have it. abcprimetime.com. I think that's okay. So this link here, I said, give it a try. So she talked to her colleague. She gave that link, and she was picking up some gas, and she talked to somebody who happens to be a dentist who owns 7 gas stations. He's a dentist, and the wife is a dentist. And so she sent it to them. And guess what was the response? This is incredible information. And she goes, you got to talk to somebody. You got to talk to someone. And this is where you use, because I taught them, like, you don't have to explain, let them talk to me. So then we got on a Zoom, and Tara was in the Zoom with this dentist as well. And so the dentist is looking for an online business. So Tara talked about Shopify, etc. So he is really excited. So he said, I'm really going to have a look at that. I need to look at the science, the validation, and whoever put together the link to the studies, thank you so much, because that is such a cool tool as well. So we sent the tools and everything. So he's looking into it, and we're going to have another call. Now, this other guy who's 28 years old, who works with this lady, so we got on a Zoom call, and Tara was flying out of Texas, so she couldn't be on the call, because that was an hour later. And so we had this call, and this guy said, oh, he has a lot of problems, ADHD, a lot of problems. He's on medication, but he's driven. He says, I really want to find something else. Like, I can't be, because he's working for Banana Republic. So to cut the long story short, we went through the presentation and everything. And he goes, wow, I'm so excited about this with all the science and everything. Because, like, he studied mitochondria, he studied surgery, and I'm going, wow, this is in your alley. Okay, so this is what happened. And this is what you need to do as a consultant in case someone gets on the high and suddenly they're down on the floor. This guy, 8 hours later, sends a message to my team member and says, I don't think this is the marketing that I'm looking for. I don't really want the MLM thing. Let me just read, because I think it's important to know, okay? So he said that I'm trying to develop my professional. Honestly, I'm not sure if this is going to be something I want to look further into as of right now. Thank you so much for the opportunity, though. I'm not sure that I like the business model. Okay, so he has a problem. I wish you all the best. I might be buying from you, though. So here she was, my team member. She was so excited, like, oh my gosh, Josie. Imagine, sends 2 links and 2 people get on the Zoom. Who wouldn't be excited? Okay. So, but then and this is where you need to work closely together, because if you get someone to send a link and they fall flat on the floor and you're not there to pick them up, it becomes a problem. And that's why you say, okay, so now what you do is, after the Zoom, you follow it up with a message and say, hey, Josh, thanks so much for being on the call. I am so excited. And so this is the information that you have asked for. And so we're looking forward, because we booked another call. Anyway, so then this is where another tool, ChatGPT, really is useful, because she sends me all this, and I took a screenshot, and I fed it to ChatGPT, and I said, like, this from my Timmy, and I'd like you to give me what she can say to the prospect. And ChatGPT sent the perfect prospect. I really appreciate your honesty. Seriously, to totally respect where you are at. Just to clarify, most of what we do is actually aligned with modern marketing, because this guy wants to do marketing, personal branding, social selling, and leveraging platforms online. A lot of professionals use this as a skill builder, not a label. That said, timing is everything. If now's not the right time, no stress at all. Happy to keep you posted on the product side. You'll probably love that more anyway. Can you imagine, right? Yeah, I didn't have to construct it. She didn't have to construct it. And so here we are. So this is where we need to start working with people and making sure that we're guiding them along the way. Okay. So then she sends this message and she's so happy because it sounded really good, right? So then I said to her, okay, so now what we need to do is to look more of your list and do exactly the same thing because it's a numbers game. If you send it to two people and one person just drops in 8 hours, it doesn't matter because you know what? You've had success in helping in getting this person to even have a look at the video. I mean, for someone to have someone really watch the video that's already a big success. So now, so what's the moral of the story? The moral of the story is here I was building, really didn't look at, like who's, the retention part. And so I'm doing it, and it's just a brilliant exercise. So for those of you who have been in LB for quite a long time, you probably have people that have built before, have joined before. Just don't lose hope. Connect with them and write it down. Write down. So I've got all written down, these conversations that we had, et cetera, et cetera. But also to track the numbers. Like if they're buying products, you know what they're buying. So then I went back to some of the people that I have enrolled, and I said to them, oh my gosh, you've been taking the Healthy Glow Stack. So this is another guy in the US. I've got so many people in the US. This is another guy in the US. And I said, you've been taking Healthy Glow Stack. And so what they do, because they've been taking it for 2 years, and now they're only ordering one. Before they were ordering 2 sets, now it's one. And he goes, me and my wife just take it together. Right? So they didn't give up completely, but instead, like I don't know how they split the one bottle of NRF2, but they're making it work for themselves. But the main thing is they're taking the products. And so guys, let's just look at the people that have come on board, who are taking the products, and who are the people that want to build a business, because you never know. Just like those two people that I talked to in the US and Canada, here they are, they're really ready to build. And I'm excited about that lady in Canada as well, because she has the skills. So now let's get Julie to share, because Julie is going to qualify for Bali this month. Where are you, Miss Julie? Julie, let us, so maybe you can share, because I know that you have got your retain track. Are we there, Julie? Oh, here we go. Jill, let me pin. There you go, Jill. So congratulations.
Yeah. It sort of came about because I hadn't thought about the retain track, because the month before I had enrolled the consultants and customers, and then I realized on the tracker that it says, oh, you have to have a retain track. And then if I did do what I did, and I thought, well, I've got to get a retain track, because I've been basically concentrating in seeing lots of people, probably getting consultants and new customers. And then when Josie did the training, I thought, oh, and what you did that time, I thought, well, okay. And funnily as it was, I'd already got one of my customers to sort of add an NRF1 onto her order, which ran really early in the month, like the 5th of the month or something. I was speaking to her and she was able to manage to add that on. I thought, well, oh, that's a start. And then there was someone else who had something else a bit small on, and I thought, okay. And then I knew there was a few of my, well, probably close friends that I felt comfortable reaching out to, and I thought, well, I'll just reach out to them, see how they're going, and just ask them. I says, look, no problem if you can't, but and just had a chat with them, and they were happy to help out. And because they did, I actually sent them a tube of hand cream and that for doing that for me. And then so, and then there was another friend of mine. It was funny because I've been going to reach out to her for ages and ages, and she just takes the NRF2. I finally reached out to her, and finally she says, and she had all these aches and pains, and then she said all of a sudden, well, I haven't got any anymore. And I'm like, well, that's really good, Sharon. And then she says, oh, but my nails aren't real good. And I thought, oh, do you know anything about collagen? And we'd actually had the promotion had actually finished by then, but because I think I'd bought some, so I had a few free boxes, and I just said to her, look, and I sent the information. And as it was, she lives from my hometown, Billawheeler, which is like about an hour and a half drive from here. And we had a couple of funerals. I had to go there this month. And I just said to her, look, and after I sent her the information, I says, if you're interested in trying the collagen, I said to her, I'll throw in a free 10 box of collagen if she upgrade and bought like the NRF2 and then the consultant a month supply. And she says, oh yeah. So when I was in Billawheeler for it, she only had like about 20 minutes to squeeze me in between clients and that. And I went in, I just showed everything, and she said, yep, showed how to upgrade, how to add it to order while I was there, and she did that, and I'm like, oh, okay. So that was really good as well. So and then yeah, I ended up getting the retain track. I said, well, because no point in me keep on doing customers and consultant, because I just thought, well, I'll try, for Bali. But the worst thing that's going to happen is my business is going to grow. So then I thought, well, I've got to get a retain track. So when Josie did that training, I thought, oh, well, I'll concentrate on, and it had started. So I thought, well, I may as well keep on going with that, because I've been reaching out to other people and I've had other things on this month anyhow. So I'm hoping to catch up with those people again, like this week, next week, and so forth. And I'm also organising like a bit of a mini health expo at the end of May, so which should hopefully help as well. So that's basically my story.
Well done, Julie. That is amazing, and congratulations. So I have a big tip for you guys. Now, this tip, I was going to keep it to myself, but because we're family, we're a team, and I want to grow ANZ, I want to share with you. Okay. So I went to see this lady. She's 80. She is enrolled last year. She's a president of Here, There, and Everywhere. She is just like a 60-year-old, 80-year-old painter, famous painter. So she bought a healthy glow stack. So I followed her up. This is where follow-up is so important. So I said, how'd you go? And you go, oh my gosh, my kids love it. My two daughters, so they've been taking it and da 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 da. And she goes, oh, and I said, you haven't been taking it. And she goes, no, they love it. Now, that was 6 weeks ago when I saw her in person to sign her up. Okay, so you listen to this story because this is so important. In the meantime, so what happened in those 6 weeks is very important. Because when she saw me, she goes, Josie, your skin looks good. It's glowing. It's just so different. And I did something in the last 6 weeks that has helped me really with my skin. It cost me nothing because it was a gift that we got from LifeVantage, but you can buy this for $15 from Amazon. Now, remember, people buy because they see you looking healthy or you're glowing or whatever, okay? Tell me in the chat, what do you think I used on my skin, which was a gift before and it only cost $15? It's called gua sha. Has anyone used gua sha? You probably received this. I did it, but it was in my cupboard. I didn't really use it. And so what did I do? I really used it. It's like, oh my gosh. I did it morning and night. You buy it from New Skin, the tool that they sell for so much. It's just gua sha. But what do you use with gua sha? So you buy it from Amazon. It's a brown bottle. Maybe you've seen it. You know that brown bottle, the roller? Because you need to put 3 oils in it, okay? One is rose hip. The second is castor oil. And the third is, I've forgotten. And so you buy all this from Amazon, okay? So it's got to be the organic brand. I'll take a picture, the jojoba oil. It's the organic brand. I kept it somewhere. The rose hip oil and something else. And so I'll send you this in the chat. and you buy that. Okay, so it's a roller thing. It comes in 3, and you get a dropper. You buy the dropper and you put it here, and I'll send you the ingredient, the formula, and then your True Science gua sha. Remember this gua sha that we had before? Ladies, do this. It will make a big difference in your skin. My skin is so bad. It's improved over the years because I had terrible acne when I arrived here. Must be the stress or anything like that. But this here has really helped me a lot. I do it morning and night. Do it morning and night. It's going to help you with your business. Because you know what? People look at you and people buy because of what they see. And this woman said to me, she literally gave me cash. I haven't held cash for a long time. She literally gave me cash. Her order already arrived. She gave me cash to buy her another set. So now her subscription is like 260. I've just processed her subscription. The second one this month, simply because she saw the result. And of course, I said it's collagen. Guys, this is it. We need this. It's not just with that, but because what happens, it does all the massaging. Okay. So, if you're interested, go to YouTube and find out, because there's so many techniques. Also does lymphatic drainage and everything. So that is a big tip. And really and truly do it, because it's going to make a difference in your business. All right. So let's get Miss Grania to close the meeting. And thanks so much, everybody.
Well, thanks so much, Jose. That was amazing. And yeah, just been here taking pictures. Chemist Warehouse, hexane-free castor oil. And yeah, no, that's really good. I didn't really use that gua sha, and I have got one, so I need to go and get that gua sha happening. But that's so good, Jose. And yeah, back into detailed genealogy and back into the app, because your app is really good as well to look at your own personal customers and that, because you can get their mobile number, like you can send their mobile. So yes, definitely need to. And what have we got on the rest of this week? We've got Amy this Thursday. I don't think there's anyone tomorrow, but Amy's doing the presentation Thursday, and we'll let people know. So that's a business and product kind of overview, the ripple effect. And then we'll see Saturday if we've got somebody or not. Just look in the messenger and we'll let you know.
Hey, Grania,
Tomorrow.
if anybody has folks in Canada, we're kind of doing this last minute here, but I'm going to be doing a presentation Wednesday, 10 a.m. for the Canadian audience, specifically around perimenopause support. So activation, NRF2, GLP-1, and collagen mostly. So if anyone's interested in that.
Yeah, can you share it in the messenger too later? Thanks,
Yep.
Darlene. Be really good.
Amazing. Okay, thank you, everyone. So good. Thank you, Jose.
So we're starting next Tuesday. We'll start back doing the health info sessions as well.
Amazing.
Next Tuesday, it's myself and Sue Watson, Healthy Glow. That's all we're focusing on, the Healthy Glow. So definitely get your guests on there, any prospects, family, friends, etc. Yeah, you've got to hear one of Sue's consultants, brand new consultants. Sue's going to be sharing her story. It's absolutely exceptional. So yeah, you definitely want to be on for that. I'm going to do my best to get a flyer done up. But yeah, it's been absolutely hectic here on the home front with mum and puppies and yeah, everything else going on. But yeah, I just want to say thank you everyone for your patience, because we normally do this every Tuesday, but yeah, it's been busy. But yeah, great call. Thank you so much.
Thank you.